Hello, welcome back. Felix here today on Storm Clearer. I've got a rather urgent video to do. So, when I'm at the time of recording, we've just been through 4 days of weather warnings. We're on our 5th day, and we're going into our 6th day of weather warnings now. I have been updating it on my community post tab. Now they've issued an amber rain warning. This is on top of the amber tornado, amber rain, and a yellow wind, yellow rain, yellow tornado warnings I have been issuing. And the yellow thunderstorm and amber thunderstorm warnings. There's been lots of warnings going on, I just haven't had the time to do anything. There has been confirmed tornadoes in Aldershot, Hampshire, as you can see here. Confirmed tornado, which is quite significant. So yeah, I just need to try and find. There's also a tornado, also a large hail in Wolverhampton. There's been so many severe weather events recently. Just can't find. It might be this one. Nope. There's one. It could be the idea. Oh no. Not that then. Ah, we are research. Here we are. Notable events. Oh yeah, got it. Alright, they haven't added it on here yet. Okay, that's interesting. But basically, I don't understand why they need to issue an amber rain warning. Time away. Why have you gone like this? 7. This is 7 AM. That's 10 AM. So there is. We'll go hourly. Go to midnight. So it's in this area, the amber weather warning. So a lot of thunderstorms have been. There's 13,000 lightning strikes in like 12 hours. So there's quite a lot of rainfall here per hour, quite consistently 6 mil. If we go 10 hours, that's 60 mil of rain. So I can understand why they'd issue a weather warning for that, but we had 100 mil in 24 hours, and they didn't issue an amber for that. I issued my own. So looking at that, I don't understand why they've got an amber. It's slow moving, heavy, yes, but when we had it in the southwest, we had like a ridiculous amount of rainfall in 24 hours. But then I guess that's in 10 hours, isn't it? So I guess that is. I can kind of see. I mean, obviously there's a lot of heavy rain here, but there's no weather warning for the south end area. It's all up here. Now, if we look at their rainfall map on the Met Office, they've got a lot of heavy rain at the moment, so obviously that's saturating the ground. So they've got this heavy band here, but the weather warning's in here. So all of that's under heavy, but they don't issue any weather warnings for it. And then it comes down here, and they've only got yellow. So I'm not entirely sure why they feel the need to issue ambers. But whilst we're here, we do have a storm coming in. Probably be easier to see on Ventusky, actually. And that storm is arriving when. I was looking at the wrong date. That's probably why the rainfall wasn't that bad. Oh no, I wasn't, sorry. I was looking at the right one. It's this system right here, I'm pretty sure. Or it might be that system, actually. Could we make this 7 days of weather warnings? So we've got some 40-mile-an-hour winds along the coast, so we could potentially see some yellow wind warnings issued along the south coast and also some north coast areas. It's intensifying to 50, so definitely yellow wind warning here from about 9 AM Wednesday, and a yellow wind warning for this area as well from 9 AM Wednesday. That yellow wind warning will end at 6 PM Wednesday. That's this coming Wednesday, 25th of September 2024, and this yellow wind warning will end about 9 PM. I'm keeping an eye on this system. I think that's going to slam all my days. If you see how quickly that intensifies. I'm not even paying attention to the UK. Potentially some yellow wind warnings up in the Shetlands to stop northeastern side of the screen. That's a nice looking storm. 2. Come to the UK. Come south. No, it's going north. No, we might actually get it. Oh, we might actually get it. Oh, they haven't updated that far. Oh, what are they doing? No. I'm loving the look of this. There's 2 low pressure systems merging. We're going to have some red weather warnings in this storm. Maybe not. Maybe definitely amber. 50 mile an hour very widely. $70 miles an hour. This band, which will come through 80 miles an hour. Probably 90 miles an hour in there, I saw. I saw it somewhere. Very severe storm. Of all my days. Wow. If this storm, this is a week away. If this storm is still here like this in a week, there will be some amber and red weather warnings issued, I can guarantee. Look at the rainfall in there. It's like 50 mil an hour. That's insane. I know, so 50 mil every 3 hours. That's insane. And it's persistent, and it gets it's prolonged. That's severe. And then we've got a consistent supply. We've got hurricane after hurricane after hurricane. Another hurricane there. It's all going hectic. This is the start of the big stream storms, I think. The intense hurricane there. Very intense hurricane, actually. Yes. Oh, don't be a little... Yeah, 110 mile an hour. Please stay on track. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, have that actually come over the UK? Do we get 100 mile an hour or 80 mile an hour winds? Don't you dare. We might actually have a really nice storm season. I say nice. Like, there could be a lot of live streams. Oh, yes! Oh, if that actually happens. Oh, yes. That. Oh, it makes me happy. Because it's not strong enough to cause significant danger to life. That makes me happy. That really does. And this is what I've been telling you, like, every forecaster has been saying everything but what I'm saying. That's going to hit no. That one might have already. I've been saying for quite a while, the storms will get developed by La Nina and blown over by El Nino. And everybody's been saying no, it will end up going up here. All the way in here. But it's clearly not. So I'm actually right. What's that storm going to do? Yeah, see? It's staying away from America. It's coming this way. It's stalled. It's doing, what was that, 130 mile an hour winds in there? And it's still developing at an astonishing rate. But the precipitation, oh, wow. 150 mils, that's 50 mil an hour. Wow. And that's a slow moving system. That's intense. Wow. Oh, this will change. But if this happens, whoa, there's a lot of live streams coming on this channel. Wow. That is insane. And it's always a weekend, which is a pain, because I can't do weekends. I need some on Thursdays. Oh, I missed that one. And that one. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, oh yes! College would get cancelled that day. We have PE at this exact time. It's a very quick moving storm, as you can see. So from 10 AM, 36 mile an hour winds. 1 PM, 43 mile an hour winds. 4 PM, I'm just saying about the strongest storm. 80 mile an hour winds. 50 mile an hour winds by 7 PM. Oh, it makes me so happy. It's like I said, it's not bad enough for 983. Ooh. Wow. And they said every single storm would be going to the north. We would see none. I look, and I said it would come into the south. And they were like, we'd have a calm September. I mean, this one's in October. But this storm is not. It's September. I mean, it has been quite calm September, I'll give them that. And they did, to be fair, that side of their forecast is quite spot on. It's been quite a calm September. And it looks like it's going to be a very active October. I bet winds will ramp up again through the English Channel. That'll be because of how quickly that's moving and how tight the spin is and how isolated it is, and the precipitation being in the strongest winds, which is quite rare, with the heaviest rain and the strongest winds together. We're going to see some extremely significant conditions. I mean, there isn't actually sea records, but I would expect waves of around probably 10 meters, 8 to 10 meters. And because it's on a Friday, rush hour time, peak rush hour of the week, I'm pretty sure. Schools are booting out at the same time. Like I said, you had this number of significant storms. I mean, this storm, what's it, 91, wow. This storm will take some leaves off trees, but this storm will take down the dead trees which still haven't come down, and that's coming down at a time where, you know, we've got torrential rain at the same time, quite widespread over the UK, and we're looking at a very limited number of thunderstorms, but we're still got humidity, 90s, that's not too bad, no snow, feel like temperature 11 degrees, and real temperature 15, so actually it's not too bad. It will feel a lot colder. We'll have unique wave directions coming in this way. So across the southern UK, we'll have unique wave directions causing significant coastal disruption. Yeah, that's actually going to be quite a significant storm because it's a to south to northwest wind direction, so it's quite a tight spin, which is tornadic active. We've got a weather front, a warm front, into and we've got followed by a cold front. So that's usually where your rain sits, but it's actually on the warm front, which is even worse. You've also got your strongest winds and your tightest spin, so I would expect some tornadoes. Obviously, we are talking about 12 days in ahead, so this storm will shift, but I really hope it stays coming to the southwest. But with the amount of precipitation in the storm, the wind speeds, the lack of limbs and stuff coming off so far, with the time of day, the time of year, not so much the time of year, but a little bit to do with the time of year. First storm, wind direction, significant wave height. It will be very, very damaging and disruptive. Continuous wind speeds. Will we see 60? 59. So winds will not stop blowing at 55 miles an hour is the highest in the UK, I think. Yeah. And actually, inland, it's about 55. Actually, that's technically classed as land. 57. And the highest wind gusts, technically it's also classed as land, but it's actually much worse over here. But technically, when we get the hourly updates, you'll find this is probably at like 85, and that might be at like 80, but just at 4 PM, it's 76, because this big blob, the way the winds are going, would come around here, so you would see around 80 to 85 miles an hour in these two areas. With the wind directions, time of day, the rainfall. I mean, the rainfall isn't overly bad, but that will spin into that area at the same time. So if we, as that strongest gust, because strongest gusts are right there, and you have very heavy rainfall is right there, but not as heavy as the worst area. But I mean, even so, we could still see 30 mil of rain in, 3 hours. So, I mean, like I said, it could fizzle out and do nothing. It could go to France. It could go to Scotland. It could be 200. I mean, it could be 100 mile an hour. It could be 30 mile an hour. It's gonna change. But I've kind of got my hopes up a little bit that we're gonna get quite a big storm. Look at the wind difference. 49, 65. Gotta say, watching those lines for a while just make you go, That's a bad storm. Not because of the significant wind speeds, just because it's the first one of the year. So I would definitely say ambers. Because of the 75, and very widely, like across a significant... Really, it's mostly a Cornwall storm. But it does sneak into Devon. Actually, no, it's not just a Cornwall storm, it's a southwest storm. And then it... get lost. The severe wind speeds are a Cornwall storm. Widespread significant wind speeds are... So the most severe Cornwall, widespread strong winds, southwest, southern Wales, and strong winds all southeastern, southwestern, southern Wales. Technically, the splits right there. So you East Midlands potentially tapping into southeastern Midlands. Southern England. Oh, go away. Potential should be right. That shouldn't re-intensify. It won't. That's different. Oh, we've got another storm. That'll be... should be amber, but because of the area it'll hit, they'll only issue a yellow. Because they mean like that. They only think about the wider people, not just the local people. I think about everybody. What's going on here? That's... unless it's the centre of a low, that's very significant. Because that's convection, I'm pretty sure. Unless it's because there's mountains there. That could be it. Yeah. Actually, the mountains are higher. So then... but the wind should go around the mountains. Don't know, that's very interesting. And then we've got our next low pressure, we've got the next hurricane. That's definitely coming to the UK. Well, sorry, UK area, like, in here. And looking at the track, I'd say that storm's probably going to go this sort of direction. But then it could get caught by this high pressure. The only thing which would send this storm a different way is if these high pressures develop. And if they do, that will send everything up this way. And that will obviously send that storm that way. So you could actually see quite a significant storm for Canada. But I would say it's too powerful to get influenced by any of this. Because, what you're talking, 40 mile an hour max. And 40 mile an hour versus a 130 mile an hour storm. This one's just going to plough through everything. Like we see with this storm. To be fair, actually, that has a bit of help. That's getting pushed along. But look how quickly. So you see its path, and then it goes like that. That's because of the jet stream. You can't control the jet stream, you can't predict it. So, for all I know, that jet stream could go like this, it could go like this, it could go like this, or it could go like this, and then, or it could do like this, and then the storm would just explode as it cuts across the meanders of the jet stream. You just don't know, because the jet stream is very calm. That's kind of where the jet stream's going. It's sort of like that. And then over there. And then you've got the southerly jet stream, kind of like that. Or is it actually that one? One of the two. You see, you got weather influencing it here. And you see what it does is, rather than getting pushed this way, because it's so much more powerful, it starts to bow where the wind's going. Yes, we do get another this high pressure system develop. So low pressure, pushing this one underneath it, allowing for this one to shift before the low pressure dies out, and then turns into high pressure. And then you get this one which develops because the jet stream starts to shift this way, so that pushes it up further. And then this system kind of stalls because you've got stuff going that way, you've got stuff going this way, you've got stuff going that way, and you've got stuff spinning this way. And then because that system is so much more powerful, this one starts to develop and gets sucked in. And then you've got everything just flowing because everything just intensifies. And that's what allows the storm to break free and take that sideline approach. ploughing straight into southwestern England. And then you've got obviously this low pressure system developing. I'd expect it to take the exact same path. Because, actually would I? Because we get that trough. Well, high pressure. Where's he developed from? Is it that? So it sits there fueling this storm, and then as it moves, oh, get lost. And as that high pressure shifts, rather than it being sat over here and the storm's coming up and getting pushed that way, it's then sending the storms up there. So we should be able to watch that with this low pressure system just here. And then, yeah, we do. It gets sucked up that way and starts to intensify, fueling these storms over here. So what I need is if this one to go so slow and intensify over this very warm ocean, and this high pressure because something's really messed up's happening here. I mean, look at that. Got this shiny line between 17, you can see it a bit clearer here, 22 and 63. This is where the jet stream and the high pressure system flow meet, and it's just creating a volatile system. Then you get the mountains and the jet stream, low pressure, and it's just creating this horrific storm. Precipitation didn't really have much of an influence. So really, if the high pressure continues to move at the rate it does, the second week of October should be quite nice for the UK.